Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is 𝗬𝗏𝗍, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, I am going to be diving into some of the collective energies and just seeing what messages we can pull through. Now, for those of you who are new, I do channel collective readings and energy updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to tune in on those times and days if you feel guided to do so. Those videos are actually live premiered as well, and so it's a great time to tune in and experience all of the high vibrational energy around those premieres in real time as well. So I'm going to start today by shuffling the traditional tarot cards, and I just want to see what I can pull through for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. So the first card here at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, and the first message that I'm picking up is that something is beginning to turn in your favor, or things in your life are going to start turning in your favor. The fact that this is at the bottom of the deck tells me that something is a bit unexpected about this. So what I'm picking up is that if this message is for you, you may be someone who's been going through a bit of a hard time recently. I'm hearing blindsided. Maybe you felt blindsided by something that happened in your life, by an off interaction with someone, or something that occurred that kind of shook you a little bit and wasn't really aligned with the types of experiences and things that you typically attract into your life. And right away, I'm hearing the purpose of this is to expand you, that this is happening not because your vibration has been like in a low place or because you've attracted it in. It's happening actually for the purpose of expanding you in some kind of way or helping you get to that next level. The feeling I'm getting is something happening that on the surface almost appears to be a bit negative, but ultimately it actually helps you to move forward in some kind of way. I'm hearing you are the alchemist and you are transmuting this in your favor. And the sense that I get is that very unexpectedly and suddenly, things begin to turn. I'm hearing the wheel begins to turn in your favor in the best kind of way. So we're going to look into exactly what those kind of wheels turning in your favor may look like. But right away, what I'm getting is the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, so first of all, with this card, I'm picking up that someone is going to be confessing something to you or taking responsibility for something. And the feeling that I'm getting here is almost like you've been left hanging by a particular person, or you've been left in limbo. Now, this could be when it comes to something related to your work, your career, a new opportunity, a friendship, a person in your life, but I'm getting for many of you, this is romantic. This gives me the sense of like you intuitively felt that someone had feelings for you, or someone almost like had something that they needed to get off their chest, but they didn't do it. And when they didn't do it, it kept you into like this state of limbo, so to speak, where you had this feeling like, I feel like they're about to communicate with me. I feel like they're about to come forward, but that communication kept being delayed. Well, the sense I'm getting with this card is one way things are turning in your favor is that at least one person is going to be coming forward and confessing something or opening up to you in such a way that confirms something that your intuition already knows. For some reason, I got the letters 𝗬𝗎. Of course, that could spell the name Jerome, but also could just be letter initials in someone's first or last name here. But I'm just strongly picking up that this person wants to confess something. They want to open up something to you. So can I channel any more information about this person who's going to be sharing something, opening up something to you? Okay, so with the Three of Cups, this is someone who's potentially not only going to open up, but is going to very quickly want to see you in person in some kind of happy or celebratory capacity. This is someone who might invite you out to a social event or a gathering or some kind of event. I'm just hearing the word invitation. For some of you, maybe these dynamics are completely unrelated. So maybe for some of you, someone is coming and confessing something and you're going to get the invitation to do something that I'm hearing your heart is going to want to say yes to. And I'm hearing follow the heart trail, follow the heart path. Allow yourself to say yes to some kind of invitation that is really exciting you or lighting you up here. This invitation may be an event that's occurring during Cancer season. So that would be the very end of June through near the end of July. So what else can I channel about this person who is confessing something to you? Yeah, so this person had to work up courage to do this. With the Three of Cups, this also could indicate that they're part of your soul family. So whether it's a soul friend or just someone who has a similar frequency to you, or a soulmate in more of the romantic sense where you share a similar core soul frequency, so you have that potential romantic soulmate bond. However that connects for you, this is someone who feels like, I'm hearing you are like them. I'm hearing like-minded. They feel like you are a like-minded person, and they've worked up the courage to come forward and open up in some kind of way with you or confess something to you. And again, this won't come as a surprise in terms of like, you knew this deep down. Your intuition knew what this person is going to confess, but it will be surprising in the sense that you may have given up on ever hearing from them or getting this communication from them. With the Judgment card, I'm also sensing that this person has had some major moment of reckoning around what they're confessing, some kind of major realization that they're going to want to bring to you. And it's going to require them to take some kind of a chance and put themselves out here and even risk looking foolish, with the Fool card coming out here as well. But we also have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is someone who wants to build in some kind of a long-term direction with you. They want to keep growing, whatever this connection is. For some of you, of course, this could be an opportunity where this person sees a lot of long-term potential in you or wants to invest in you or give you some kind of job or opportunity or something of that nature. Can I get any more information about this person? Oh, a card came flying out. Yeah, we have the High Priestess. This is just confirming that your intuition already sensed the shift that had taken place within this person. You've been expecting this intuitively and spiritually, even though on some level it's still going to be a bit of a surprise just in terms of the timing. There's something about this having been so delayed that you'd kind of given up on it happening, but then it comes in very suddenly. That's really the sense that I get here. I also feel that if this is romantic, this person has been harboring feelings for you deep down, maybe not even fully being open and honest with themselves about those feelings. But that's what I'm sensing with this moment of reckoning, like them not only being honest with you, but actually starting to be honest with themselves. I'm also picking up something about how something sparks them to come forward. And I feel it's a conversation that they have with someone really close to them that they look up to or admire, or this could be like some parent or a caretaker in their life, like a teacher, a guide, an older person in their life, someone who they see as very wise, someone whose advice and perspective they really value. And the feeling I get is for a while, this person wasn't even really being honest with their innermost self about their feelings for you. But then there was some kind of conversation with this person that they look up to, and that sparked them to have this moment of reckoning, to have these realizations that now seem to immediately and quickly push them to come forward to you like, I can't hold this back anymore. I'm going to have to do something about this. And it's like that conversation causes them to realize, I keep seeing a bicycle in my mind's eye, also something about the desert. But I keep sensing that this person, like, they're realizing they can no longer hold back as soon as they have this conversation, as soon as they speak it out loud to this trusted person that they look up to, like, I like them, or I miss them, or I love them, as soon as they say the words aloud, it's like that frequency of what they said rings with so much truth. It reverberates into their soul. And now they have no choice but to step forward and take some kind of action towards you. Now, I will be creating a break no contact subliminal specifically for this situation. This is going to be brand new. It will be available by the time that I post this reading. I'll be sure to create it first. So if you'd like to move ahead this energy more quickly and get this person to contact you or reach out to you, and that's something that you want to manifest, this subliminal will be really powerful for helping you to do that. And it will be available in my Subliminals app, Sound and Soulful, which you can find by searching in the app stores. Search for Sound and Soulful in the Google Play Store or Apple App Store, or you can click the link that I'll be leaving in the pinned comment and description box to go to the app directly in the app stores. It's like a direct link to the app. In either case, this subliminal will be really powerful for getting the energy moving between you and this person, because it's all about the signal that you're sending out energetically. And 95% of that so-called energetic signal is actually subconscious, and subliminals are specifically targeted to the subconscious mind. So this will immediately help you to rewire and shift that energetic signal you're sending through your subconscious to this person to help you manifest that outcome. So again, if you are interested in using that as a tool here, the link to get the app is underneath this video. And when you do download the app, you can sign up for a 7-day free trial account to try this out completely free. You can listen in 10 different background sound options, and you can create your own custom private playlists using the many, many different subliminals I have in the app for all areas of your life. This is such a powerful way to deeply reprogram, shift your subconscious mind, and manifest in your life. So again, all of that information is below. But once again, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So I feel almost as though the guides are saying, okay, let's talk about other things that are going to start turning in your favor here. Again, after a period of time where even if it's not necessarily been negative for you, I feel like there's been this sense of stuckness, almost like you've been in limbo in certain areas of your life. And I keep getting the words rest, recharge, and recalibrate. So if you're still in that limbo state, know that things are going to start turning in your favor. But the reason you're in this place that you may be judging as stuck or in limbo is actually because you are in this place where you are being given spiritually the space to rest, recharge, and recalibrate before a period of time in your life that is going to be extremely powerful. This almost feels like a sort of landing on the staircase where you aren't backsliding, even if at times you worry that you are. That's not the case at all. You are simply taking this spiritual rest and recharge. And I get that it's not just shifting you and like allowing you to rest physically, it's literally recalibrating you energetically and spiritually. This is like a very deep soul rest that is necessary, because I'm hearing you are going to be stunned by what is coming in this next phase of your life. So it's like this period of rest, physically, spiritually, emotionally, on this deep subconscious level that may look like limbo to you consciously, is actually allowing you to be fully prepared for all of the powerful new things that are coming into your life. Because the sense that I get is once things start picking up after this period of rest, they're going to start moving very quickly in really the best kind of way. Yeah, once again, to confirm that, we have the 6 of Wands. I see this being a massive period of time where you are riding high on success. That success seems to be very visible to people around you as well, but I'm hearing the success comes from the heart. I'm also getting something very very positive for you related to this feeling of success will be happening in Leo season. So something about that July to August period, I feel as though you're really going to be riding high on this successful energy. If you've been in a period of stagnancy or limbo, this is going to feel like a very distant memory at that point, because you're going to be so engulfed with feelings of like success and accomplishment. I'm getting that something very major may actually happen here. Yeah, don't give up. With the 9 of Wands in the reverse position, I'm hearing this strong feeling of like if something in your life has kind of felt like a struggle or felt overwhelming, but it's also something your heart is leading you into. Like, I feel like my heart is leading me down this pathway, but I'm also a little overwhelmed. Take this period of time to rest and recharge, but don't quit. Don't stop. Don't allow yourself to go back, because you're onto something really powerful here, and you're going to see a huge amount of success as you keep following your heart here. Now, with the Knight of Cups in the upright position, I also am getting this very strong sense of, well, first of all, this represents your energy, you following your heart, you following the trail of some kind of dream. And I'm hearing this trail is going to require more faith and more trust from you than ever before, but it's also going to lead to a massive amount of aligned success, more so than ever before. I'm also hearing something about this being a path of adventure where you're going to feel this exhilaration, like you're on some kind of soul adventure as you keep following your heart here. But it is requiring a huge amount of courage from you. And I feel that's part of what this feeling of struggle has been. At times, I'm getting that there's almost this natural feeling of overwhelm when it comes to just how much faith this path is requiring of you. Yes, you're following your heart. Yes, your soul is on fire, but it also feels like, whoa, it's ungrounding at times, because I really don't know where exactly this is going. But I just keep hearing that you can trust this path as you keep stepping forward from the heart, one step at a time. I'm hearing one day at a time, daily consistent movement in the direction of where your heart is leading you is going to build a very powerful momentum here. I'm also getting a message about allowing your heart to establish the rhythm. Interesting. So it's almost like if it comes to a project or a goal or a dream, I'm hearing how you attain it is how you sustain it. And that even rhymes, which is really beautiful. But what I'm picking up is that, so for example, if you are creating a dream or a vision, how you attain it is how you sustain it. So essentially, as you move towards this goal, dream, or vision, follow your heart rhythm, the rhythm that is peaceful and aligned for you. Even if it doesn't logically make the most sense to other people, take those steps forward in that heart rhythm as you feel aligned, and don't overwhelm yourself. One step at a time here, and make sure that how you're moving forward feels aligned with a rhythm that feels right for you, that feels peaceful for you, because that means that in the unfolding of this dream, once you do reach that destination, which you're going to reach, you're going to have that success. But as you follow your heart rhythm along the pathway and follow your own timing, then when you reach the manifestation of that particular goal, the goal itself is going to still be sustained in that rhythm that feels so peaceful and aligned and beautiful to you. Some people rush to manifest things in a way that is almost like manic and feels out of alignment with their own peace, where it's like they're stressing themselves, constantly pushing themselves. And then when they achieve that goal, it requires that same energy, that same frantic energy to sustain, because that's the energy it was manifested from. But for you, you're manifesting in this energy of ease and peace and flow, following your own rhythm. Yes, taking those confident steps forward, but doing it in a way that is structured so that it aligns in harmony with all other areas of your life, with your need for rest, for nourishment, for play, for recharge, for connection, for creativity, all of those things. And I'm hearing that's why your timing has taken longer, because you are following your own heart rhythm. But that also means that once you reach this destination, it's going to be sustained in that same beautiful rhythm that you manifested it from, in your own timing, in your own way. So I'm also very strongly picking up on some kind of energy that wants to make you a romantic offer, someone moving forward towards you from their heart. But the interesting thing about this is somehow this strangely feels connected to you following your own heart on this pathway. It's like your path and this person's path are somehow intertwined. And it's almost as though as you both, or as you are following your heart and walking your own heart pathway, you are intertwining spiritually with this person. As you move forward from your heart, they want to make you an offer from their heart. There's definitely very strong spiritual mirroring going on here. Yeah, I feel like this is going to surprise you in the best way possible. If this is someone from your past, this may be someone that you had completely like surrendered or given up on, or maybe even not really thought about actively recently. For others of you, this could be someone very new, which in that case, it feels so much like a fated meeting here. That's what I'm getting very strongly. But in either case, this feels like something that has a lot of warm heart chakra based feelings associated with it. For some reason, I'm picking up a snake here. I'm hearing there's a snake in the grass. Interesting. Maybe this is something to be aware of. Like there is a person or an energy that may not necessarily be beneficial to you. I almost sense that this may be a person that sees these powerful moments of alignment happening for you, these beautiful things taking place in your life, and is kind of concealing the fact that they're feeling a bit jealous or envious or resentful, seeing things turning so beautifully in your direction. It's really interesting because I had to pause there for a second because I was actually interrupted by a phone call in the middle of doing this reading. So symbolically, what that tells me is this kind of snake in the grass energy may be someone who like disrupts your flow in some kind of way. It's kind of like you are building all of this positive momentum, and then this person says or does something that's coming from this place of jealousy or resentment. And it's almost like that energy from them that they project onto you kind of temporarily disrupts your flow. It's almost like this person doesn't align fully with this new version of you that I was going to say you're becoming, but my guides corrected me and said that you've already become, because you've already undergone this transformation. And I feel as though they don't like what it points out to them about their own life, or ways that they feel they could be doing better or moving forward more in their own life. I'm getting very strongly that this person doesn't like how what you're doing reflects on them, because it's pushing them into the mirror, essentially, to introspect into themselves. I'm not sure why this energy is just like emerging here right at the end of the reading. I guess it's just something that the guides surrounding the situation want you to be aware of. If this message is for you, I'm feeling that you already are aware intuitively of this person and situation. But I'm hearing don't let them disrupt your flow or distract you from your purpose or this higher energy that you've been embodying. I'm also getting a strong message that there is no figuring this out. Like when it comes to this person, there may be the temptation to kind of try and overanalyze their behavior or alter your own behavior to avoid triggering them or to avoid some kind of conflict. But I almost feel as though I'm just getting the message that this really isn't worth your energy. It's not worth obsessing over, fixating on, analyzing, trying to figure out, because I am getting the word unreasonable. I feel like if this person projects or creates some kind of conflict, they're not coming from a place of really wanting to collaborate or work things out. They are coming from this place of jealousy or resentment. And ultimately, the best thing you can do is to turn your attention away from this with the 8 of Cups in the upright position, to allow this person to have their tower moment, so to speak, to attempt to generate conflict as you are focused on this beautiful higher energy that you are embodying with the Queen of Pentacles here in the upright position. I'm hearing you don't have to justify yourself to anyone, your happiness, your love, your success, you following your dreams. You don't have to justify or defend yourself to anyone, including this person. Can I channel anything else here? Wow. Okay. So yeah, as you stay in that Queen of Pentacles energy, the energy of the healer, someone who's very nurturing, magnetic, I really strongly feel that you are connecting with an emperor. Now, for some of you, maybe this is a position of power. Maybe this is you really strengthening your inner masculine energy and being promoted or having some position of power or leadership or really establishing yourself in some way. I'm seeing like a mountain or a volcano for someone. For others of you, if you are manifesting this in your love life, I see that this could be you connecting with a very strong and established and confident individual that really aligns with you when you are in that beautiful, soft, heart open energy. The feeling I get is that somehow this person or this energy, whether it's something in your life, in yourself, or an external person, it seems to actually reinforce you in your softness. It's like it brings in a kind of strength and confidence and a protective sort of energy that actually opens you up to being able to be even more soft in a sense, to be even more heart open. And I feel like the more that you stay in that heart open, soft energy in your own life, the more magnetic you become for whatever this person or energy or thing is that helps you to stabilize yourself even more in that space. Again, for some of you, this could be a person, this could be an opportunity, some position of empowerment in your own life that comes in. And we also have the Ten of Pentacles, the Temperance card, but also the King of Wands reversed. Okay, so I'm going to reshuffle the cards here because I'm feeling that when it comes to something related to your work, your career, your finances, or something material you've been trying to manifest, it may feel as though something has been a long time coming and there's been a part of you that's wanted to kind of force or push this into place, but your soul knows better. Your soul has been very resistant to trying to control or force anything here because you understand the power of your own alignment. You understand that you've already created the vision. It's already done energetically. You're already moving towards that vision, but you're doing it in a way that, as we said earlier, is really connected to that heart rhythm that may look unconventional to others. I am seeing that for some of you, there may be some external person, force, or energy that is trying to influence you to move against your heart rhythm here, to move ahead or to push things ahead in a way or in a timing that doesn't really feel right for you or aligned for you. For others of you, that could just be an internal energy that feels that way within yourself, like something you've picked up from societal programming. But whatever this is, I'm getting a very strong message of continuing to move to your own rhythm here because I see a huge amount of abundance coming in, but it seems to happen in your own timing. It's a gradual process here. I'm hearing you are going to manifest everything material that you are desiring, especially if you have one specific goal or visualization or something in mind as I'm sharing this. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen through force, control, or even a process that looks remotely logical. It's going to happen via this path of alignment. I do feel for some of you, this could be a person that kind of tends to bring this like forceful or chaotic energy into your life. That won't be for everyone, but if it is an external person, that could be the case. Yeah, I feel like this represents the end of a cycle and the start of a new opportunity here and some kind of healing or transition with the Six of Swords in the upright position. I really feel as though there's something or there's some energy connected to your past. There could be Scorpio energy involved here, but the feeling that I get is that there's an energy connected to your past, whether it's a person, an energy within yourself that you're healing out of. I feel like there's something here that you've outgrown or that you've healed beyond. And this energy, it's almost like keeping you stuck or holding you back in a way if you were to listen to it or you were to follow it. But the sense that I get is that you're not really listening to this energy, but you are aware of it. Like you are aware that this is connected to a cycle that you've grown out of. And I'm hearing that your universe is going to increasingly show you evidence of how powerful this new alignment is that you're coming into compared to that old way of doing things, compared to that old cycle. It's almost like we're just still picking up on residual echoes of this past, maybe version of you or a person that may have influenced you in this way to try and get you to like push things into place or to control things, to be more forceful about things. But I feel that that is really being surrendered here. It's like you have an awareness that there's still a part of you maybe thinking that way, or there's some energy that's still kind of pulling on you in that way, but you aren't giving into it. You are continuing to submit to this new cycle or this new way of doing things. And you're starting to increasingly see the results of doing that. And this is just like a transition. It's like a healing taking place here in your life. Can I get any other information about this situation? We have the Star card. Yeah, this feels like a massive rebirth. And the sense that I keep getting is that there was like an old way of doing things, or maybe it was a past person or connection or something that was connected to an old version of you that still at times resurfaces in your psyche, but you have this awareness that it's connected not to your present, but to a past version of you. I'm also getting a message about following your passion or curiosity, because this will lead to major moments that catapult you forward in powerful ways, but they can't be preconceived in advance. So whenever you feel passionate or curious about something, interested in something, that's your heart pulling you towards that for a reason, whether it's a person, a connection, a hobby, an idea. And I'm just getting a message of being free enough to allow yourself to explore that, to feel out those new ideas, because I feel that those things lead to this Ace of Cups energy, to like powerful moments of breakthrough and new opportunities beyond what you could possibly imagine in advance. So this is really feeling like a beautiful place to close this reading. I hope this connected with you. And if you'd like to stay tuned in to this thread of energy and get updated whenever I post new readings, new messages, new downloads, then I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. And as I mentioned earlier, if you do want to use my brand new Break No Contact Subliminal from the Sound and Soulful app, or any of my other subliminals to really deeply reprogram your mind, shift your energy, and manifest in all areas of your life, then the link to get my app and sign up for free is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Also, I am now sharing my channeled songs with all of you as well. These songs are such a passion project for me, and they are going to be basically a way for me to dive deeper into some of the energies that come up on this channel, but to put those energies into a different form, into a musical and lyrical form. So the very first of these channeled songs is already streaming across platforms, and it's called Go On to New York. This song dives into a romantic energy that I've been picking up a lot recently on this channel. So if you have been resonating with these videos, there's a good chance there's a message in that song for you as well. And you can follow my music on Spotify. My artist name is Songs by 𝗬𝗫𝗀, and a direct link to the song on Spotify will be underneath this video in the description box as well. But if you do follow me there, then you will be the very first to know when I post new music. I'm already in the production phases of my second song, which I feel is going to be even more powerful and going to connect more deeply with some of you as well. So again, to stay updated on that, feel free to follow me on Spotify. You can also follow my Instagram, which is @𝗫𝗫𝗫yourself. And of course, as always, if you feel guided to leave a comment, I would love to hear from you if you'd like to share how this reading connected for you personally. Otherwise, I am sending you all huge amounts of love, wishing you a beautiful remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.